Mason.
Hello.
I got a big Blade article here on the movie
that.
Blade.
Oh, famously untroubled production, Blade.
No, mate, you're thinking of
a different
some
movie?
of the other Blade movies, but not the third one.
I'm thinking of probably a different movie that they made and produced and released without any difficulty.
Yeah.
No.
That they Blade.
No.
That they Blade. That's why THR. The article is titled,
What's the airstrike rate? The Hollywood Reporter.
it says 100 million.
Percent.
Yeah.
Huh.
Which is possible. So I'm not going to elaborate though. Scribes, no, what's it called? No.
Blade.
No, listen.
Okay.
The article is titled, Why Blade Can't Cut Through Development Hell.
Oh.
He's got that sword.
Blunt blade.
He's got that sword.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the end of the article, but I just thought it'd be a nice thing to start with.
No, why don't you become an editor over at the Hollywood Reporter?
I will if they ask me. In fall of 2022, Beau DeMaio, who created X-Men 97, takes his own stab, described it as a period piece. Then April of 2023, with the writer strike looming, Marvel shells out for True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto to write. He worked with the Blade star Ali on the season 3 of that series. In fall of 2023, after losing the director Bassem Tariq, Marvel taps Michael Starbury to write a new script with new director Jan Demange. In fall of 2023, the studio hires Michael Green, known for well-received genre movies like Logan and Blade Runner 2049. And then summer
Logan,
Blade Runner
2049.
And in summer 2024, with Demange exiting as director, Marvel brings in studio mainstay Eric Pearson, who has pushed scripts for Thor Ragnarok, Black Widow, and Fantastic Four over the finish line. So that's the Blade timeline as we record, as we speak. That's not all, Mason.
Oh. Well, I mean, a couple of weeks ago, I think Marshal Ali's lawyer was like, released a statement that was like, boy, this has been going for a while.
This has never happened.
And your lawyer doesn't just accidentally let that slip.
No, absolutely not.
It feels very much like a statement of, we're going to say this to lay the groundwork for the guy quitting.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, which I think that's where this is going.
Because Marshal Ali, 2-time Oscar winner, and then for like 5 years, hasn't done a ton of stuff.
No.
Like he seems to be. He did that. He did the season of True Detective. He's in the Spider-Verse movies. He's Prowler.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Davis.
Yep.
But like in terms of live action stuff or doing big movies, he's kind of waiting, it seems.
He's in Alita Battle Angel, maybe.
Is he?
I don't know.
Okay, then.
Is he?
He is, yeah.
Yes!
He's Vector.
Oh, I love Vector.
Yeah.
He had little glasses, I think, much like Blade sometimes. So the latest setback, of course, was that they lost its director, as mentioned, and they're currently looking for somebody else. Sources say this is, that both Marvel and Demange, the director, grew frustrated with Blade's prolonged development process, and also Marshal Ali is said to be increasingly frustrated. Now, I've heard from a fairly reliable source, who I will not name, that he does have a lot of sway on this project because he was the one also who went to Marvel initially.
And he won those 2 Oscars.
He won the Oscars and was like, I want to do this character.
Yeah.
This
It'll be my Black Panther.
Yeah, it's exactly what this article says. Yeah. So he's allowed to, he can veto things. He wants to make, I mean, he's also a very talented person and he knows what works and what doesn't. So I think, he probably does have a lot of demands for this because he wants, as mentioned, to be his Black Panther. He wants to make it good. He doesn't want to just push out a whatever script.
Okay, but Mr. Ali, have you considered, what if we made it bad? We made it quick and we made it bad.
Yeah, you could be in it still. Is that something you're interested in? Yeah. So he apparently handpicked the second director after the first director left.
Yeah.
And at that point, Blade was in pre-production and about 2 months from principal photography. That was in September of 2022. But then Marvel came to believe that Tariq was not the best fit for the project, according to the sources, who was the first director. They then presented him with a list of directors and he conducted his own search, which found the director, Demange, who just left. So that's how we got to where I said that in a very confusing way, but that's basically what happened. As mentioned here, he's exercising an inordinate amount of influence over the project as the star in few ways that other Marvel actors have before. Again, the initial idea to bring Blade back comes from him. He pushed for it.
That's right.
Yeah. He was already a Netflix Marvel character. He was in...
That's right. Yeah, he's in Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, yeah. But that was obviously before Oscars, etc. So it also got shut down again due to the writers and actors strike. And as a result of that, they lost a number of actors, including Delroy Lindo and Aaron Pierre. That also apparently doesn't happen often where they just kind of wipe out a bunch of the cast. It also got more writers at this point as well.
Okay.
So that was
more writers always a good thing.
Definitely. Ali's attorney, Shelby Weiser, told THR in a recent interview the deal was in 2019 and they still haven't shot it, which is pretty much the craziest thing in my professional experience.
Whoa.
Do you think that was an accident, Mason? You mentioned that might have been an accident.
I think he probably accidentally slipped up and said that, yeah. They just said, do you have any thoughts on anything? And he said, my client's going to quit. My client's going to quit Blade. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said that. Is this on the record? It is. Oh, no. I didn't say, can you take it off the record? I'm such a bad lawyer.
Yeah, that's all in there, basically.
Yeah.
So even Wesley Snipes has chimed in. Did you see that?
He said, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
He wrote Blade, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. They wrote Sniped. Sniped on
that's
X.
That's good.
That's good. Apparently also a big part of it was that there wasn't enough attention paid into it, said one insider.
What does that mean?
Yeah, well, it was the casualty of the too much era. So remember they were doing a million shows and a million movies. So it was just like, oh, this one's kind of a given that this will work and we've got a great creative team, I guess. And nobody was really focused on it.
Nobody said, hey, can you start work on that? They just hired the creative team and they said, we'll give you an email. We'll send you an email. It was for a lot of them, it was the perfect setup. It's like that anti-work situation where they assigned him, but they didn't ask him to do any work. So they were all just sitting there for 6 months. We're just assuming this is going to be great. Kevin, did you ask them to start writing and casting and building sets and stuff? Oh, no. I forgot. I'm such a bad Kevin Feige. I'm going to get fired.
You're a good Kevin Feige.
Oh, I guess I'm all right.
Apparently all this explains why the storyline keeps shifting time periods.
Uh-huh.
So the original one that was going to shoot last year was set in the 1920s, according to sources, and that one featured Mia Goth as a vampire villain named Lilith who wanted the blood of Blade's daughter.
Okay.
She's still attached, apparently. For another iteration under Tariq, Marvel built a massive train set, but they never used it. It might be passed on to a different Disney production.
Yeah, okay.
So
maybe the X-Men reboot when they just do...
spin a train again?
They do Dark Phoenix again. But they've decided to refocus on what worked in that movie, which was a spinning train.
I did enjoy the spinning train.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that. You can't convince me otherwise.
I won't.
Yeah, good. Apparently this new take on Blade is set in the present day.
We built this train, but can you use the train later? I guess we can use the train later. No, we can't. Chuck it in the bin. Throw away the train.
Yeah, throw it away, man. It's unclear how many millions Marvel has spent on Blade, counting the development and pre-production costs, but it's not stopping now. Marvel has learned in recent years that it does not pay to be rushed into production, and the studio prides itself on having a high development to production ratio, something that eludes most other companies. The new plan calls for a script to be written. Oh, yeah.
Nice, great start.
Over the summer, and then get a director.
Nice.
So that's what you want.
That's great.
You need those things, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say at a minimum, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, and a big train?
Yeah, I mean, they've got one.
Oh, they've got the big
they've
train.
already got one.
Okay, that's perfect.
They could build a second big train.
Yeah, and they can crash them together.
I think you should throw out
And they get
first big
Mr.
train.
Beast involved.
We bought the train from Blade. We'd have crashed it into someone's house. They don't know.
But it's all right, we bought the house from under them. They don't even own the house anymore.
Oh, man. I think he's going to leave.
Yeah, of course
I
he's
don't
gonna
think
leave,
he's
yeah.
going to sit around for this.
No.
Yeah, which is a shame. Because, again, like, he's 50 now.
Yeah.
And they're talking Midnight Suns and whatever. Apparently Wesley Snipes might be in the new Deadpool movie.
Yeah,
they might
maybe.
even just go back to him for a while.
Maybe,
They
sure.
Also, isn't TV Blade maybe in the last Deadpool and Wolverine trailer?
Oh, yeah, he might be. What's Onyx?
That's the
rapper.
rumor.
Yeah, okay.
So that would be fun.
Yeah.
If somebody points to him, Deadpool, and says, that's TV Blade.
Yeah.
Would you like that? Would that make you laugh?
Yeah.
That would make Mason laugh, and that's what the movie's aiming for.
I'd go, ha! In the cinema really
TV
loudly.
Blade!
Yeah.
A show I haven't seen, I assume. Have you seen it? TV Blade?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Anyway, people have also been asking when are we going to do our Blade Caravan of Garbage for Blade 2 and 3, because we already did one. We did the first one when Blade was announced. Yeah, we'll get to the Blade Caravan of Garbages when they get to it.
That's right. This isn't our fault.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
I've been ready
I've
for
seen
years.
those movies heaps.
When the hell did we make that one either? When did we make it, Mason? Let me check. Let me go to my YouTube. That was in August of 2019. It's 5 years ago we made that video.
Oh, we've recorded one.
For the first one.
Did we?
Yeah, it was that long ago.
Wow.
Half a decade ago.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll come back to it though, won't we?
One of the some of the great lost media, James.
Completely
I was
agree.
going, duh, Blade.
Pretty cool sword, Blade. Pretty good.
Pretty good sword, Blade. Shame if something would have happened to it.
Remember the bit of somebody else grabs the blade and then a blade comes out of it?
Yeah, that's right.